everybody. It's really early, so the lighting's pretty bad. I'm sorry. Here with another Q&A. Was smart enough to actually print them out this time. Most of them aren't very witchy. They're kind of Halloween-y, kind of whatever. But let's just jump right in, shall we? Okay, the first one was so mean, especially if you know me. It was just upsetting. It reads, if you could, would you rather be able to meet Marie Antoinette or Lovecraft? That's so mean. I don't know. There's a lot of emotions with either of them and very different emotions, so I don't know. I think it would, either way, it would take a lot of preparation on my behalf for that. Ugh. These are going to be out of order because when I copy pasted them, they got kind of jumbled. I'm sorry. Okay. And these are all from Anonymous except for the very last one. Just so we all know what's up. This one reads, I love your Q&A videos. Thank you! I have a few questions. One, what was your high school experience? Shitty. I hated high school. I don't do well when I have to jump through hoops for people to prove myself. So it wasn't great. The year after I graduated, they added in a new clause to the attendance policy because of me. That's my legacy. Because apparently, even if you have a blanket excuse for however long, they don't like it. Same person asks, what is your favorite pair of shoes? That one's tough. I really like shoes, but I never wear shoes. I'm usually barefoot. I'm barefoot right now. I have a pair of boots that I really like. If I'd been thinking ahead, I would have grabbed them out of the closet. The other pair of shoes that I really liked got eaten by puppies at day job number 2. Well, ex-day job number 2. They just shredded them, so I gave up. Their last question was, and if you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be? I don't know that there's a specific place. There are areas that I prefer, like places that it rains. Right now I live in a desert pretty much, and have for a while. I like rain, I like green stuff, I like trees. I grew up in Washington, so I'm pretty used to that. So living here is a little bit different. So yeah, trees, foresty areas, some moss maybe. Any favorite horror movies? You guys know me. I love horror movies. That's pretty much all I watch anymore. My absolute all-time favorites are Nosferatu and The Cabinet of Dr. Caligari. Like, I have tattoos of them on my body that will be there forever. So they are my favorites. Recently, I really liked It Follows. I thought it was really cool, and I liked that there was no discernible time period. Disaster Piece did a bomb job on the soundtrack. It was super cool. And you never actually got to see the monster, so, you know, that's a bonus. I liked The Babadook, but it was one of those things where I had built it up so much in my head that when I saw it, I was like, oh, that's okay. The first Sinister, I really like that. It's kind of like a weird comfort movie for me. Pet Sematary, The Shining. The Shining's one of my favorite movies. It's one of my favorite horror movies. I don't know, I have a lot. I really like Asian horror, mostly Korean horror. White, The Curse of the Melody, Wishing Stairs. Wishing Stairs is one of my favorites. Epitaph, Cinderella, There's like this whole rotating Rolodex of a list in my head. I don't know. I like movies. Do you watch The Twilight Zone? Yeah, I've watched all of the like original Twilight Zone. I've watched parts of the movies, and I watched the remake of the one episode with the guy who's in CSI Miami now, and it was the episode with the kid who's just nuts, and it really doesn't narrow it down, but it's a real good thing you did there. I've watched that one. Favorite episodes? That's tough. I just like The Twilight Zone. I don't know. I binge watch everything, so they all blend together. Do you decorate for Halloween? Halloween is all year. It's always decorated for Halloween. If I hadn't just moved like a month and a half ago, I would have Halloween decorations. I don't really decorate the outside though, just because I don't like having to be the one to deal with trick-or-treaters, and so if you have decorations, they're more inclined to come to your house. Halloween traditions you have, like carving a pumpkin or watching Hocus Pocus. As absolutely ridiculous as this will sound, the only tradition-y kind of thing I can think of is like gorging on candy and just like feeling like I want to die afterwards. And with Smoke and I kind of do this thing where we go to a particular cemetery that's local, that's pretty cool. Yeah, it's kind of embarrassing. Okay, from a different Anon. Q&A questions. Number 1, are there any tattoos you'd like to get? I eventually want to get a UFO, and I want to get an anglerfish, not together, but those would be neat. I've got 4 already, and I'm always broke, so probably not anytime soon, but those would be cool. Favorite little things to treat yourself to? Coffee, craft supplies, even though I don't craft all that often. Like I just bought myself a little pair of precision scissors so I can cut out some stickers for my planner, and that was my exciting splurge. Okay, going out to eat, really, really guilty of that one. What are some things you do to cheer yourself up when you're feeling down? Well, I don't know. Usually I just go hang out with Witch Smoke, or kind of just sleep. I'm not the best to ask about that, because when I get down I just kind of wallow in it for a little bit, which is important. You have to let yourself experience emotions, but sometimes you can get kind of trapped in them. Any funny Bun stories? Bun's whole life is funny. She's hilarious. Right outside my bedroom door we have hardwood floors down the hallway, and so she'll get this running start from the living room, which is that way, hit the hardwood and stop, and she's figured this out. She'll stop and she'll just slide until she gets to my door, or she'll try to run really, really fast and she can't get traction, so it's just like a Scooby-Doo episode. Those are fun. She brings me dead stuff. Well, she used to when I let her outside. She'd bring me dead stuff pretty frequently, which was sweet of her. Not my favorite, but sweet, you know. She wants to take care of me. She's just kind of a nut. She's always funny. I don't know. For your next Q&A video, I love them, by the way. You're adorable, and I love your voice. Thank you. Somebody did ask this one. I don't know who it was. When I copy and pasted it went away. I'm sorry. But they asked, how often do you do readings for yourself? Surprisingly, not very often. I have found that despite having spent the last 10 or 12-ish years reading and seriously divining rather than just like doing stuff as a kid, I forget that I do it. I know that doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but I forget that I can do it for me. I know I can do it for everybody else, but I forget that's an option. Sometimes Witch Smoke will read for me. My friend Natalie reads for me occasionally. If I get really screwed up, she'll do it for me. Yeah. And then the last question was for your next Q&A video. Oh, hey, it's the same one. Okay, so the person who asked that is Kurapiku Baby? Babu? It's Kura Pika Babu. All one word. Japanese is really rusty. I'm so glad I spent 4 years of my life learning that, right? It's a good choice. But yeah, that was really quick. Hopefully I'm understandable. I know I talked really fast through that one. So hopefully it's okay. I will probably do another one this coming week. So next weekend. Maybe like next Sunday or something. Oh, I am going to go see Crimson Peaks today though. So I'll let you know how that was. Because I'm excited. The Visit was a good movie. Yeah, see? Getting backtracked. Sorry. Okay, I will see you guys later. Thank you for watching again.